we were just treated on Twitch to an hour-long, or even more than an hour-long demonstration of the upcoming Mobile 1.3 for mobile devices. It was played using an iPhone X, and I have to say it looked pretty amazing. In fact, before it was revealed that it was being played on an iPhone X, I honestly thought that it was being played on a tablet, just given the screen size and just how well it played and looked, but it was on a phone. Some details: they revealed online multiplayer. They still have local multiplayer, which functions basically like it detects other users on the same Wi-Fi network, but this particular demonstration used online multiplayer, and what's pretty remarkable is that it involved the player in America playing online with, I believe he said that the other people were in the United Kingdom, and so this is an international online demonstration, and it seemed to work pretty well. They didn't really coordinate their play. That wasn't really the point of the video, but it did demonstrate that it works. They were able to chat and run around together and that sort of thing. So that was very impressive, and it was hinted in the course of the video that they were removing the mobile specific items for reasons yet unrevealed that will be very important. And I still believe that they're doing this so that one day in the future, PC players and mobile players will be able to play together. Pure speculation on my part, of course, but that's where I'm going with my theory. That's my pet theory. So what else? Obviously, I can't play the entire hour-long video. What else was revealed? Well, it was revealed that next week we will be getting another State of the Game update, and on that particular State of the Game update, we are to expect the specifications for min specs for mobile devices. So if you're not sure whether your device will run Mobile 1.3, wait until next week's State of the Game. He said that for Apple devices, they're able to be a little more specific because those devices are more standard. For Android-based devices, unfortunately, given how many different variants of Android-based devices they have to speak in more general terms, and he expects listing things more along the lines of RAM requirements, operating system requirements, that sort of thing. So it still sounds like it'll be somewhat clear exactly what you'll need to play Mobile 1.3. In the course of this video, again, I'm not going to show the whole thing here. This is just a kind of quick post I'm making in the immediate aftermath of the video. But he did create a new world. He said that in Mobile 1.3 you're going to get larger worlds. Beforehand, the biggest mobile world is essentially the tiny world from PC. And in this demonstration, they were actually playing on a full-bodied medium PC map on a mobile device, so it's way bigger, much bigger world. So that's another drastic improvement over Mobile 1.2. In terms of anything else that was revealed, it was over an hour long, so there was a lot of little stuff revealed. There were a lot of quality of life improvements to the user interface, things like naming chests, auto stacking items into chests, being able to craft from chests even without opening them. There were a lot of things done just to make the Mobile 1.3 experience way easier on the player and overall more fluid and practical. It was described like the Mobile 1.2 controls were more like an original Nintendo Entertainment System controller with just the directional pad and 2 controller buttons. And they said that that would basically be inadequate these days with all the things they're packing into Mobile 1.3, and that's why we have a much more elaborate control scheme in the Mobile 1.3 that's coming up. Speaking of which, obviously later today the list of winners is going to be revealed. I'll probably post a follow-up video about that. But in the course of this video, it was stated that there's probably going to be some kind of a non-disclosure agreement. If he had to guess, if you guys get into the beta and you come across something cool that you'd like to show off, you're not necessarily going to be forbidden from doing that, but it was said that you're probably going to need permission from Relogic in order to do that. So they will probably have some form of control over what you can and cannot do. Other features which I'll probably cover in follow-up videos include a Moonlord fight, a fight with the Lunar Cultists, and then, quite interestingly, there was a segment where they had the debug world that was used to test literally everything in Mobile 1.3. It was a huge world, and you'll see this in a future video with, they said, every single item in the game. So it was an unusual place. He wasn't there for long, but I wanted to do maybe a dedicated video to that segment. Anyway, as you can see from the video I've had on in the background, the online multiplayer, even across oceans, works quite well. This was going on with a thunderstorm stateside, so I don't know whether that affected the internet connection at all. Later on in the stream, there was quite a bit of lag, but earlier on it didn't really seem to have any troubles. One last thing I wanted to point out, they did create a world with the iPhone 10, and I can't remember what the size was. I think it was a decent sized world that he created, but even with like the stream and everything else running off of the phone, it really didn't take too long to generate the world. Certainly it's faster than it used to be, and while the iPhone 10 is obviously on the higher end of phones, it was indicated that even slower phones like an iPhone 6 shouldn't chug too badly in world generation. Obviously it's going to be slower, but overall the process, despite the greater world sizes, is supposedly better than before. So I guess we'll wait and see. Maybe beta users will be able to fill us in on their own personal experiences on that front. Anyway, that's it for now. Again, just a quick synopsis of what we saw, and you've seen some background footage. It was cool to see. So I expect a lot more information in the coming days and the coming weeks, but that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the channel because I will continue to post this week as I have the time and as more information comes in. So take care, everyone, and I will see you next time.